This is like the gold blend couple, but better.
We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to We Like Old Adverts. I'm joined as always by Joe and Connell, but today we have a very, very special guest in the form of Jenny Ryan, the Bolton Brainiac of the Vixen from The Chase. Jenny, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is a very nice way to spend a morning.
Yeah, it's like sort of time travel, isn't it? It's amazing how sort of affecting it is to watch weirdly nostalgic old adverts. So Jenny, obviously we're in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic at the moment. Zoom quizzes have become just this sort of big thing. Are you sort of massively in demand for that? Do you have it? Are you getting requests left, right, and centre to do those things?
I'm getting lots of requests and I'm taking up as few of them as possible because I never thought I'd get to a point where I'm like, too much quizzes going on, man. Too much quiz in the world.
And also, you don't want to give it away, right, at this point?
Yeah. There's a sense of value, but there's also a quality issue for me. I was thinking earlier, it's like if you're a stand-up comedian and your mates are like all of a sudden, right, we're doing this like fun comedy club, and each of us one night each week we all do like an hour's worth of material, and it's absolutely fantastic. And you're like, A, I get paid to do that. B, it's probably not going to be very good, and I'll sit there. And if you want honest feedback, so because a lot of people are like, yeah, I'll do a quiz, and I'll sit there going, oh my god, I need to argue with you about all of these questions, how they're written and what your answer is.
Brilliant. I'm glad that standards are upheld. Is there like a sort of camera style thing? Like the campaign for Real Ale or whatever it is, like a sort of body of quizzes. There should be that uphold standards, I think.
It's less regimented and organised than a camera thing, but there's sort of a fraternity of quizzers, gentlemen quizzers, I suppose, who, if they're involved, it's probably going to be of a good standard. Right. But a lot of those people are actually like professional quiz masters, or that's part of their way of making money. So.
Yeah, I'm not in that guild.
Be good.
So
professional quizmaster.
Joe is a quizmaster as well. And is there a sort of magic circle style thing that he should be aiming to break into? Like, I know you probably can't reveal that secret, but I'd like to know it's there.
Yeah, I think it's kind of secret handshake level stuff. Like if you're in it, but you don't know if you're not in it.
That's a polite way of saying I'm not invited, but I can live with that. That's all right.
Cool. Right, let's stop undermining Joe.
Temporarily.
For a bit, yeah. And go into our first advert. You've brought us a series of adverts, which I'm excited about. So, let's see the first one.
May I be of assistance? I am Victor, the definitive washing machine.
And you can talk?
Hardly a major achievement. Humans can do it. Enough technology to run a small planet, and where do I end up? In a green kitchen. May I? Now, red's a good strong colour.
Whisk?
Of course, Whisk. Created to be a liquid, never a powder. It's a technical marvel, you know.
It'll need to be.
Let's see. Soup, mud, egg. Was there an earthquake?
A birthday.
Good grief. Whisk, please.
Gloopy, isn't it?
Gloopy, the softness of a liquid, but the power to penetrate every fibre. Technically speaking, it's brilliant. By the way, are you married?
Whisk. Technically speaking, it's brilliant.
I mean, that takes a turn, right?
Yeah.
That takes a turn.
Yeah, he does.
I honestly think that this series of adverts, right, I think Charlie Brooker should credit them for blackmail. Honestly, it's Spike Jones for her nothing on this particular sequence of adverts. Because so far, so, he turns up in her kitchen, he snarks about the colour of the walls, and he's like, married. What on you, mate? I mean, you're a washing machine.
Yeah,
what's going to happen?
Yeah, how far can we take that? Oh, well, I suppose there are ways. But I like there's Michael Gambon is a crotchety washing machine.
I think it's Roger Allen. I feel like it's Roger Allen. But he's
of course it's Roger Allen. Come on.
Slightly,
I like
slightly sexy but authoritative
Well, quite.
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
Got that kind of whiskey-soaked voice, you know, the
Yes.
kind of tweed and whiskey. Yeah, I love it.
But
I
like
he says-
robot whiskey, presumably in this instance, probably
Or
oil
Wisk.
and whiskey.
Oh,
Binary whiskey.
Yeah.
She goes, the whole, you know, disbelief about a washing machine being able to talk. She goes, you can talk. Humans can do it. Yeah, but only humans can do it. That's what makes
Yeah.
us what we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
you-
undermine humanity, please, Michael Gambon / Roger Allen.
You're
And
right, Jenny, as
humans
well.
made you, presumably.
Well,
Where did you
I don't
come
know.
from if humans are so stupid?
Yeah,
Isn't
well, it's
that-
the subject has overtaken the master. Then,
Mm.
like you've given me AI. Look what I'm going to do with it. This
Yeah.
is a bleak
It's
warning
quite-
about the future.
It's quite
Yeah.
a
Gonna wash your clothes and
scary
get off with
advert.
your wife.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens by the next one.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't wait.
Speaking
You
of
make a-
married, I don't think she's married in the second one.
whoa. So that really takes a turn. I was going to say, Jenny, you make a good point at the start, which is that he does turn up in her kitchen.
Mm.
Like she hasn't bought this washing machine. Like it's just there one day, like bossing her around. And I love there's something really British about that, isn't there? Like fetishizing someone of a higher class than you.
It's the
just
empire
telling you
all
off.
over again.
Yeah, exactly. And that's been reflected in this weird space washing machine. But then undermines its own authority by just having a crack. So high risk, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah, it's just
Right,
been an
Victor is
absolute
persistent
horror.
though. Victor is persistent. He does
Yeah.
not let up. I
Of
mean,
course.
it is sexual harassment in the workplace because
Sexual
both
harassment
working
in
there.
the
She's a
home.
housewife. He's a washing machine.
Yeah,
It was inevitable.
both, isn't it? So I, for one, am desperate to know what happens next with Victor and this unnamed woman. So let's have a look.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Victor.
Not you. The washing. You'd never guess he'd had chicken madras. Not a trace. Well, you know who to thank.
I do. Whisk.
Of course, Whisk. So thick it brings biological power deep into every fiber. I only go with a winner.
So do I, Victor. That's why I'm going out with Tom. For a curry.
Oh, no. I hope you've got enough Whisk.
Whisk. Technically speaking, it's brilliant.
That is a brilliant strapline.
Yeah. Oh God. With every single one of these adverts, and I know we've only watched two, they just keep going. Like you think, okay, so far so high concept but weird, and then there's the more and more and more just piled on top. Like I'm struggling here.
Are you all right,
There's a lot
mate?
to take in.
Want to go outside for a chat? Are you all right?
Yeah.
I like that all the men in this world are assumed to be really messy eaters. I'm off out with Tom for a curry, and he's going to have it all down here. It's going to come all down here.
I mean, and the implication there is that Tom's coming back to hers and
Yeah.
she's going to wash his shirt. She's already washed some other bloke's shirt there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a
Go on, love.
lifestyle. Yeah,
She's an
quite.
empowered single lady now.
Absolutely. Yeah. That is
After
definitely
her husband
Roger Allen as
divorced
well.
her over her relationship with the washing machine. They've built up this lovely flirty relationship in the workplace. It's. I mean, everybody. If you work in an office, you've got like an office wife or an office husband,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of that, like, oh, looking good today, or you get a little bit of flirting in through the day. I think that's
Yeah.
probably what's going on with Victor, and he probably never thought his advanced artificial intelligence for 1990 was going to get that bad.
She says, was this Whisk? And he goes, of course it's Whisk. It's like, enough of the attitude, Roger
No, but
Allen.
I think though, he's talking to her like that because he's negging her, isn't he?
Yeah.
'Cause he's trying to get her on board and trying to get her to want his approval, because for some reason the people that created his AI made him sort of quite a dubious character in terms of his relationships with women. So they sort of made a very deliberate choice to do that, evidently. Also, there's a bowl of bananas by
Yeah.
Victor, and they're all off.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
saw
all
that.
brown. Like,
Maybe she's
it's a
making banana
fascinating
bread.
choice. Yeah.
I
Which
like
we all know
everyone is
about
these
in
days.
lockdown. Banana bread is a huge industry.
And quizzing. I like
Yeah.
where she announces she's going for a curry with Tom. And the director thought it was a good idea to have a crash zoom onto his little, like, into the little bleepy machine thing. What? Got a curry with Tom.
I'm picturing Tom on her couch at midnight like that, full of beer and curry. Like,
What's she like?
Do you want to go upstairs,
Like-
Tom? No.
She likes a boorish man who doesn't actually get to have sex with her because she's having it with the washing machine. Come on, Victor.
who's also a boorish man, who seems
got
to
a
think
type.
he's above doing his job.
But doesn't
He
need an
does it
antacid
so
to get
well.
going.
Right.
Calgon.
I think it's time for part 3. Return of the Jedi. Let's do it. This is ace.
Victor,
Good afternoon.
I wonder how often we've washed this.
27 times.
Are you sure?
I never forget a shirt.
Well, how's it stayed so new looking?
Whisk, of course. Whisk is
Gloopy.
thick and better than thin liquids at lifting dirt clean out of these cotton fibers. So it can't settle back on the shirt and it stays...
Brilliant. Thanks, Victor.
It was nothing. Are you doing anything tonight?
Sorry, Victor. I'm washing my hair. And you're washing these.
Whisk. Technically speaking, it's brilliant.
What I don't understand is, why is this the 3rd advert, yet she's forgotten what this product does that she's had since advert 1?
Yeah.
Is it the
Which
same
is-
woman? Is it the same woman in all 3?
I think it's the same.
I think I just can't take my eyes off the washing machine that's got Roger Adams' voice, that I just kind of don't realize anything else going on around me. So, yeah. I like, he tries to say it as like a James Bond quip, but he goes, I never forget a shirt. That's not a good line. That was a rubbish line.
That's what they've been working together too long now. She's got casual contempt for him.
Yeah, he's
He
just
didn't
like...
get in when he needed to, and now he's trying too hard, and it's never going to happen. Sorry, Victor. Move on.
She sees him less as a potential partner and more as a washing machine, for God's sake.
It is sad, though, because
Washing
she's...
machine, mate. Shut up.
It's sad, though, because she's allowed to go out and meet new people, such as Tom or whoever she meets. But Victor is trapped within a kitchen jail. So he's only got her to, like, be in love with.
It's
and
quite
it's
tragic,
sad,
really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he is shackled by his own plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the deepest thing that's ever been said on this show.
I mean, a lot can be extrapolated from that if we're talking about gender theory.
Quite, yeah.
Yeah.
Shackled by your own plug.
You're speaking to me, sister. Let me tell
There we go.
I like I don't know. It says, you doing anything tonight? And she says, washing my hair, and you're washing these. What could he possibly do outside of washing the clothes? He's getting everything he wants.
Yeah.
Victor. Unless he wants to wash her hair as well. Just stick her head in.
Honestly, I'll give it a go. You know how confident I am.
Whisk can do anything.
I love how they sell Whisk on it being gloopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really something he's looking for?
Not an
in a
adjective
product?
you hear in modern
Yeah.
advertising, is it? Gloopy,
But
sticky,
I
mingy.
also minging. I love the economy of the advert as well, because most of it is just selling the product, but then they really quickly they almost shut off the advert and get to the little soap opera bit at the end, which is clearly what this is all about. Like, it's Whisk, isn't it? I've just watched 3 adverts and I'm still having to remind myself of what the product is called because I'm so invested in this bizarre romance.
It's a good washing machine, though. Like, it's got a projector on the front of it and stuff like that.
Mm.
that's quite cool. And it's got a
We
voice.
don't even have that these days.
Yeah.
No.
Because
This is
there's
a 30-year-old
no need
advert
for
now.
it, is there? But they should bring out a washing machine that's got it all. Oh, a voice and a projector and like a clock. and
Roger
stuff.
Allen's deep inside there, hiding.
And a strange attitude to gender politics. Yeah, I'd love a washing machine like that.
Well, we are approaching.
I know you're joking, but I would. So.
We are approaching the age of the Internet of Things, aren't we? So it could be the case that you have an online enabled washing machine. So maybe you could like download your sort of kind of Whisk Roger Allen patch in future, where it just gives your washing machine that personality. And if you know, maybe you could have that. It's like, oh yeah, excuse the washing machine. He's a bit of a sexist, bit of a flirt. But you know, it's just how I've programmed him. It's just how I like him.
I've not only managed to find those 3. If there were any more, I'm going to hunt them down.
Yeah.
When you're next on the
But
show,
I demand to know. I'm on the phone to Roger immediately. Or I'm going to find out who that actress is.
Yeah. I want to know
and
what
chat
happened
to
to
her about her, her memories of that. Maybe is she traumatized?
What was Victor?
Yeah. Did you think for a time she thought she'd be like the Gold Blend couple? Like, this is going to be absolutely massive. Well, that was in the 80s. It probably was. She probably bought 3 houses off it.
Yeah.
Advertising money was insane back then. Yeah, that was brilliant. Thank you very much, Jenny,
thanks.
for bringing that
Yeah.
to the table.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they
Oh,
and
what a
more's the
shame.
pity. More is the pity. So thank you very much for joining us for We Like Old Adverts. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Joe and Connell. If you like what you saw, please let us know what you thought in the comments. Subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff. Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll see you later on.
Cheers.